watch her move. I gotta think before I do, got a lot to lose. Told her I'm on my way, I see you soon. He said the just like a broom. Man, these ain't really loyal, they like to choose. Don't know if I like her or I'm confused. But I don't love you, don't assume. But I be singing to that auto-tune. Then I'm right back to that 1800 for a plate. Give me that. Send it. Don't try that. Right behind me is some in that slide. Turn the whole club into a. I don't got a heart cause I got too much on my mind. So I'ma keep it. Shorty don't wanna waste your time. Good food, good. Only thing I could provide. Send him to the. If he cross the line. And if he cross that line, pay that fine.
Yes, sir, ski. No man, but I'm gon' blitz. Lil' John bad. Baby, you need your. Told her about past, but forget the past, I'm past it. I want the bros, plenty. 30 minutes past 6, bro, right here.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. To 2K Sports, we've got some NBA action for you coming up. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Here in Memphis, we have an interconference matchup with the Grizzlies looking to create some cheers for this crowd. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
They are not short in confidence, but they can't get too carried away because it could cost them the game.
And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
Al Levine to the paint. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Morant with it. Jackson with the screen. Oh!
Man, did you see Ja Morant fly through the air on that play?
Pass the ball. And Ball slams it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Morant. Here's Jackson. Vucevic with the rebound. Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
Here's Adams, and Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Bane. Pass to Smart. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Clock at 6.
That's a nice contest by DeRozan. He's got all the tools to be an excellent defender.
And LaVine, here we go. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. To the inside. Smart. Second chance shot. Adams' shot is off.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Morant outside. From deep. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got 7.
When John Morant is hitting those, you're in for a long night because we know what he can do off the bounce.
And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Smart wide open, he fires. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Good feed from Ja. This demonstrates what an excellent leader he can be.
Ball with the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And here comes the break.
Veteran move by DeRozan. Anticipates, causes the turnover, then sends him off to the races.
Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Caruso grabs the miss.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Now here's DeRozan. Still without a basket.
If you can get a good screen for DeRozan on a pick and roll, more often than not, he'll convert it. Great body control.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's Morant with the drive. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
His 4th make in 5 tries, and we're just getting started.
Over to the left wing. Pass the ball. And Ball slams it in.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Here's Bane. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems.
16.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
On defense, Memphis. Inside, Drummond. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Drummond's got his first basket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
There's a screen by Aldama. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
No question, the Grizzlies have put together, Smitty, a team that can potentially go deep.
Kevin, a serious postseason run is what this team was built for. They let their young talents develop, and they did a good job of putting strong pieces around them.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Pass to Aldama. There's a screen by Aldama. 5 to shoot. Here's Sexton on the money from 12 feet away.
One of the toughest shots for a guard with all the bigs in there, but Collins showing confidence.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bane went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Drummond. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. Here's Rose. Rise to the hoop. And Levine with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Outside, Sexton. Over Thompson. Rebound by the Bulls. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Up and in on the layup. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, certainly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Timing perfect on the pick and roll. Drummond showing good feel for this play.
Sexton attacking. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Thompson, driving inside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Sexton. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Make some noise.
1:32 left now here in the second. Down low. Ball with the bucket. Bulls got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Driving the lane, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Memphis with the ball, trailing here by 8. Adams outside. Pass to Morant. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. It's Thompson off the drive. Good on the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw this game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Well, GA, for the Bulls, it's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation that they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
Williams. And the rejection by Jackson. Adams outside. Back to Morant. Sweet move. Off the left rim and out. And here's Thompson. Here he goes. And so it's Chicago. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. To the middle. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Gotta appreciate how aggressive Lonzo is. When he's feeling it, he keeps on shooting.
Outside, Smart. Adams in the corner. Jackson down low. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Levine with it. He's picked up by Morant. Inside. It's stolen by Adams. Back to Smart. Crafty move. Out to Morant. Jackson down low. Morant outside. Just 4 to shoot. Jackson with the screen. Chicago grabs the miss. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Vucevic. In the corner, it's Levine. Outside, Ball. Levine, good. Levine's got his second basket of the game.
It takes more than that contact to stop Zach LaVine. He can outwork you.
Morant scanning the floor. To the inside. A shake. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
Imposing his will. Steven Adams gutting it out against good defense.
Here's Ball. Into the lane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Now, here's Sexton. To the inside. Steve, when you analyze Colin Sexton's game, what do you think his strengths are?
Well, Kevin, certainly it's his scoring, but he's also dependable at helping run the offense, too. He's what you call an effective combo guard. A scoring guard, Colin Sexton's good for about 20 points per game. Huge for this offense.
Outside DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Not like his younger days and his young legs, but DeMar DeRozan can still hammer it down.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
On the wing, Thompson. 7 points in the game. A wide open look here for Craig. Bangs home the trifecta. Craig's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. Sexton deciding where to go with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Ausar Thompson. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
.132 left to play here in the third. Levine can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Left side, Sexton. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
Such a crafty guard, Colin Sexton, with the incredible moves you can't defend.
Pass to Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. That one misses. It's tipped. It's stolen by Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Kennard with the ball. To the wing on the left. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Out left to the wing. Pass to Aldama. 5 on the clock. Picked by Clark. The shot by Sexton, no good. Bulls leading by 12. The drive by Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
No good on the second free throw. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. In the corner, Kennard with it. Three-pointer. The Grizzlies with another miss. Grizzlies with the rebound.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 13-point game. On the wing, Jackson. Memphis moving it around.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Back to DeRozan. Over Clark. They grab their own miss. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
Morant outside. No good on the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Drummond a screen. On its way from DeRozan for 2. Another shot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Smart.
Hard not to bite on Drummond's pump fake. You have to get up quick to have any chance to contest his shot.
And Memphis, Smitty, one of the flashiest teams in the league. Lots of highlight reel material there for sure.
Kevin, you need the sizzle and the steak. This is a young team with a lot of great talent that's still learning how to be consistent. It's part of the process.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Outside DeRozan. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. On the wing, DeRozan. Tries again, and he drops that one in. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. It's his third foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Thompson. Right side DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And the rejection by Morant.
Great read defensively from Ja. I love seeing him use his athleticism to block shots. If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Outside DeRozan. Here's Drummond. And they get it back. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And finally they hit one.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Here's Jackson. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Chicago leading by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Chicago.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeMar DeRozan.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
DeRozan, a good look. Another one falls for Chicago.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Pass to Bane. Goes up on the wing. They get it again. On the wing, Jackson. Jackson is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Jump ball is called on the floor. Morant outside. Shoots over Caruso. And the shot falls short this time. Here's Ball. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks.
Whip it. real hard. Whip it real hard. Real hard. Whip it real hard. Ain't about no funny stuff. I'm on my money stuff, still whipping them Benzes. Major league, who catching because I'm pitching. Jose Canseco just because he finish. I feed him to strengthen up all my Pacifics to be specific. Triple C. Gon' rap, run and tell him that. Mo cars, mo clothes, mo.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm.
It's time to spend my thrills, custom spinning wheels. I ain't drove in a week, them spinning steel. Talk about me, cause these scared to talk about me. About me. It ain't no talk about me. It ain't no walking around me. See all these around me, lot of around me going down in Dade County. Cost me 22, sat it on her 22, go for 22. Lil' mama super, she 22, she seen them 22. We in room 222. I touch like them. I got on them. In my rich off.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm.
You want, what's the point at all? I'm living my best life, got things on the hotline, yeah baby, if I don't keep it 100 with you, me and you will always have this issue. I'll make up your mind, you ain't gotta worry, you ain't gotta lie, you ain't gotta love me, don't the vibe, why you being petty, you gotta stop being a I don't ever trip, that's not what I do. If you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back, I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket with, start doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back, I just fall back. None of these other no. Me, cause I'm really ghost, yeah, baby. I gotta be your number one. Can't settle for no number two. So go ahead and keep playing dumb. Soon you gonna have to face the truth. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe. Why you being petty? That's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back, I just fall back. Every time I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket, you're doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back, I just fall back. Independent girls, I mean, one time. When my get it girls, always looking so fine. So my put your hands to the ceiling. If they ain't with it, let them know. Fall back quick, I'ma let you go. I don't ever trip, that's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back, I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket, but stop doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go close, I just fall back, I just fall back.
Well, welcome everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They'd like to change that now. Back to Toppin. 6 to shoot. Halliburton for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Outside, Bane. Again, the miss by Bane.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way. Clark, when we talk about the best three-point shooters in the league, Buddy Hield is in that conversation.
Most definitely. I mean, only Steph has more seasons with 250 or more threes made. That says a lot right there. Buddy is a floor spacer. You can never help or double off of him, which is a big asset in today's game.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Pass to Hield. They double him with Bane. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Jackson. Bane, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Here's Morant. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Morant outside. Memphis moving that ball around. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Toppin.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Jackson. pass to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Jackson. Lets it go from deep. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Brown. And here is Turner. Three-pointer. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Yeah, in today's basketball world, big men have to shoot it, and Turner's got a nice touch and pretty good range out there.
Outside, Smart. And taken away by Brown. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Here's Turner. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Grizzlies trailed by 7 to the paint. Smart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Duren.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there. Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
And Indiana making a change here. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work, retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Stolen by Smart. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And this is why you got to prevent Sexton from getting in the lane. Once he does, he just explodes towards the basket.
Here's Mathurin. Right wing. Stolen. Pushing it up. The open look here for Sexton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Duren. Here's the 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Indiana again missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lets it go with the 3. He's off on that one. It's a tie game in Indiana. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
The Grizzlies, 9.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Kennard's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
outside Rose. They set the pick. Inside. Pocket 6. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Hey, we've got to talk about the defense too, guys. They've been outstanding tonight as they've already been able to knock away quite a few shots.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players in the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I'd love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. Back to Hield. Kennard with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Now, here's Clark. From outside the arc. Toppin pulls it in. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Pass to Kennard. The 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Kennard got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis. Halliburton outside. In the corner, it's Toppin. Halliburton with it. Hasn't made one yet. Nice D from Sexton.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Tyrese Halliburton. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 1:55 left from the first half of basketball. Morant with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And it's in there.
After a cold first quarter, they've brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead right now. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And he's good on the 3 ball. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Morant. The Pacers making the shot. Some solid defense from Brown.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's sent back by Turner. It falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Now just a 4-point Grizzly lead. Now Morant. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Memphis out in front, up 4. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Looking to end his cold spell.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
Here is something, Craig, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Now here's Morant. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And here's McConnell after the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Pass to Nesmith. 5 to shoot. Here's Durham. Adams defending for Indiana. They have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
First personal foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Now here's Adams. Still without a basket. Screen by Adams. To the inside. Outside for Smart. Kept alive. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Bane looking around. Jackson with the screen. Floats one up. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Healed outside. The rebound by Steven Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Pacers trailed by 10. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, D.A., thank you. Here's Hield. Drops it in from 11 feet. Hield's got 8 points.
Hield good at using this area of the floor. He's an impressive mid-range shooter.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Now, here's Halliburton. He has yet to score.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Here's Brown. Turner with the screen. Shot clock at 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 7 points for Miles Turner.
That's weight room action right there. Excellent strength from Turner. You try to get physical with him, and he can overpower you.
Pass to Aldama. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
That one falls. Halliburton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Brown. And he can't bank that one in. Memphis leading by 9. Here's Rose. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injuries, showing no fear.
There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Halliburton with the steal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Is on Colin Sexton.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
Shots good by Kennard.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. So both teams making some changes here. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Pass to Kennard. Bane with it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bane's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Grizzlies. Here's Duren. Over Clark. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Kennard for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. Back right at... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's McConnell. On the wing, Mathurin. Plays it up off the glass. Mathurin's got his first 2 points of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
And Smart over to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Morant hitting to the hoop.
So explosive.
Oh, is that beautiful.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Got a hand on it. It's stolen by Adams. And they're pushing it up. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Well, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Grizzlies?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
And they double up Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Bane. And again, Memphis no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Up top, Morant. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed tools. They're really looking strong here.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Brown scores after the quick crossover.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Here's Morant. And he lays it straight in. And that's 13 points for John Morant.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant's got 11 in the second half. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Timeout called the Pacers. They trail by 13. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter.
How about your Pace-Made States team, everyone? Show them some love.
1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Pacers trail by 13. And that one is good. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
And it's Morant missing.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And Halliburton slams it in.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Down low. And Adams with the slam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders. And this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes. Good win here for Memphis.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup, a 1-0 record against Indiana.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Ja Morant.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And they recover it. Here's Toppin. And that one, good.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
It would have been great to knock them all down, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
And it's Halliburton missing. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Off target. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of it.
I blow the whole house down with a don't play with the big bad wolf. Feeling kinda stingy today, don't you could get that to a guy like walk around with my hair like whoa, break bread, gotta make sure everybody full. Join with the wizard cause I ain't with the bull. Top dog, great day, walk while the pit full. These days I got the whole hood watching me like a bootleg DVD. These days all my diamonds dance on me like I got a the truth, you see the reach, they selling dreams, will bring receipts. I ain't ninja, but I don't compete, they flip-flop, you see defeat, this charity, I feed the streets. I'm gon' we can be friends after. Let's keep it a thou wow. I'm the grandmaster. I ain't never say no. I'm never playing past you. Stop saying you from LA if you from Lancaster. Perfidious words. You ain't outside like the curb. Hey, nerds. You only outside in the burbs. Ooh, we finna. Somebody gave you the nerve. You either or you could live and you learn. When it's your turn. Okay, hey. Hey.
Baby, me doy cuenta que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablan, pero me prefieres a mí. Baby, me doy cuenta que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablan, pero me prefieres a mí. A mí. A mí,
Hi, everyone. For joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. It's Western Conference NBA action. The Memphis Grizzlies here at home. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team. Last year was a lopsided affair as they were able to take all 4 games in the series, earning the sweep.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Now here's Morant. In the corner, it's Bane. Misses the 3. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. We're about 1 minute into the first. To the right side. Morant scanning the floor. With the teardrop. Got a piece of it.
Heads up defensive play. Dylan Brooks knew what they were trying to do and snuffed it out.
To the paint. Here's VanVleet. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And Memphis, Smitty, one of the flashiest teams in the league. Lots of highlight reel material there for sure.
Kevin, you need the sizzle and the steak. This is a young team with a lot of great talent that's still learning how to be consistent. It's part of the process.
Here's VanVleet, following the score by Memphis. To the middle, Brooks. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense. Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
And so Houston again turning it over. Here's Morant. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Morant outside. Back to Bane. Shoots over VanVleet. Jackson with the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good.
Bread and butter play. Morant and screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
To the inside. And Green slams it in.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Morant outside. Outside, Bane. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Green. Here's Van Vliet. And Adams sends it back.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
13. Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And a wide open look for Bain. Bangs home the trifecta.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bain. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Steve, hard to believe, isn't it? But Steven Adams has been in this NBA for 10-plus seasons.
Kevin, joining OKC during the Russ and KD days, playing with Zion in New Orleans, Ja in Memphis, Steven Adams has teamed up with some incredible young talent.
Leaps for it. A steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Jackson misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Bain.
Please protect the ball around Ja. He's looking for the steal and opportunity to run.
Here's Van Vliet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Morant.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line. And something a lot of people notice about Fred VanVleet are his instincts with the ball.
GA, he's got a sixth sense for how to run the offense, seeing when and where to move the ball in order to create quality looks for his guys.
Down low, it's stolen by Rose. All alone, and it's Clark with the finish.
And the defensive IQ of Rose is impressive. Knows when to strike and pounce on steals.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Inside, and stolen by Sexton. Over in the corner, Rose. Off target with his 3. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Memphis out in front. They lead by 2. Live from the FedEx. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Memphis.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bain went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. Memphis leading by 6. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Memphis moving that ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sexton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down. And wants to see. They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Down low, Thompson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Thompson's got his first points of the game. Kennard for three. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Kennard's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis. On the wing, Porter. Still scoreless. Fast break, Memphis. Back to Rose. Picked by Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seems, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
They get it again. Green. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Pass to Kennard. Here is Rose. And Sexton has it in the corner. Now here's Rose. Kennard for three. Connects from three-point range. Kennard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Brooks. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Kicked by Clark. Releases. The shot by Sexton, no good. Rockets trailed by 11. And it's Green with the jam.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
Kennard for three. Yes, it's Rose with the assist that time. Kennard's got 12.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Kessler. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That is his first foul of the game. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Morant with it. Just 5 to shoot. And finished off by Morant.
Such a nimble player. Ja Morant has so many tricks in his bag.
Here's Smith. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Shoots over Morant. And that one hits back iron.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Adams outside. Here's Smart. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets trailed by 10. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
From the baseline. And Bane pulls it down. Memphis leading by 8. Here's Morant. And it goes down 2 points. Morant's got 7.
An explosive leaper. Ja has no problems with scoring down low.
They're outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
To the paint. Broke loose. Here's Kessler.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Back to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. And it's blocked. And it's the Rockets on the break. Pass to Kessler. Back to Green. And here's Porter, guarded by Jackson. The 3, nailed from three-point land. Kessler's got it back down to within single digits for the Rockets. Here's Morant. He's got 9. Outside Jackson. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Payne for 3. That one, no good. Rockets trailed by 8. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Teardrop shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Hey, yo, get on Fred.
And here is Van Vliet. Pass to Kessler. To the middle. Here's Smith. Over Jackson. Back to Kessler. Green with the ball. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by Adams. Memphis leading by 9. Here's Jackson. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Jaren proving how strong he is on these finishes. Great job.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. All sorts of time. The Rockets again can't hit.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. They got for us, DA.
Thank you, Kevin. Now the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bane says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, and that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
The kick out to Bane. Sinks the triple. Bane's got 8 points.
Offensively, you want Bane shooting from the corners.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fast break. Here we go. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
To the inside. Here's Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. One's on Morant.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
He hits the second from the line.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
Pass to Clark. Kennard for 3. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Rockets trail by 17. Inside, Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Outside Rose. Pass to Aldama. Clark trying to get open. The shot by Sexton, no good.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Tate with the ball. To the middle. Here's Şengün.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Porter looking it over. Screen by Şengün. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. That shot off. Some solid defense from Clark. And so Sexton will bring it up for Memphis. They led by as many as 18 points. Rose, good.
Derrick Rose, against the defense, surprised him a little bit with that floating jump shot.
In the corner, Tate with it. Another miss by Houston. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Outside Rose. Pass to Kennard. Back to Rose. Kennard on the wing. Here's Aldama. Outside for Sexton. Back to Aldama. Here's Clark. Şengün covering. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Sexton for 3. The Rockets pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Tate throws it down.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Porter outside. Down low. And Tate throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Smart. Memphis moving it around. And another miss by Memphis.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
To the paint. Here's Eason. Tries again. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Floats one up. Porter with a block.
Sending it back with postage. This is why every team is looking to add length to its lineup.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Bane, no good.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the strike.
Both free throws good from Green. Memphis with the ball. 9-point game. Pass to Morant. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. And it's Houston's ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. And Brooks gets it to go. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Out to Morant. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Smart. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Oh, 2 loud points from Smith there. Get up, Jabari.
A kick out to Bane. Back to Adams. Kessler with the rebound. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting for Houston. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I'm bitch up, I trip when I walk. I'm bringing pressure, they run when I walk. I kick the out the G, told her walk. Yeah, I jump on these beats and I walk. Slide, keep on sliding, walk. Object, keep on walk. Spin round, walk. Step down, walk. Came with exhaust. You switch out on me, must be lost. KTB cold at the boss. Kitty paint, maybe it gloss. In here she getting, but guess on my neck look like frost. I'm busting checks in the office. I play defense in office. Run up, you get stuck on, I'm a demon. Ran out with my, no such thing as being too cautious. I took all my losses to the chin and then I charged it. Fresh out of, I'm already spinning them right back where I started. Ain't spending none of you, won't sympathy, ain't getting it from me. My love me, it ain't by the money, cause they get to spend it for free. I'm from the city, no pity, went missing the other day, he was just 3. I'm bitched up, I trip when I walk. I'm bringing pressure, they run when I walk. I kick the out the G, told her walk. Yeah, I jump on these beats and I walk. Slide, keep on sliding, walk. Object, keep on walk. Spin round, walk. Step down, walk. Walking. Picked up a bag when I walked in. She stalking my page. I got too many options to main. All of my the same. Turned in the jack for a range. I did the dash like dang. She see my wrist and said dang. All of my fresh out the pen. Water whipping, walk around the kitchen with the pot right in my hand. Walk, step, slide, spin. Ain't no big size rim. My cousin walking, talk me there. Don't even lie, I walk. What you call died and wasn't even my fault. 1.5 in the vault. I'm on the blogs every time that I talk. 13 cars, but I'm still gonna walk. Now I got behind me, they didn't even chase. They don't with me cause they know they can't. I'm a big step, I trip when I walk. I'm bringing pressure, they run when I walk. I kick the out the G, told her walk. Yeah, I jump on these beats and I walk. Slide, keep on sliding, walk. Object, keep on walk. Spin around, walk. Step down, walk.
They think they got one up on us. Don't trust. Is that all my dogs? There's some I can trust. They think they got one up on us. That's what they think. Got PTSD nearly. My finger they ran up on. The fake do a good job blending in with the road these days, but I still tell the difference. Realness get recognition. I recognize that from a distance. See it from far. Bet. Told bro, big you don't in a car. It feels good to see me in the charts. I used to. And Linkin Parks. Right. You been warned, I'll ring the alarm. They talk about that, they ain't been in it once. YG got the trench coat on, it's black and long like a Christian nun. Tryna locate me a new plate, I don't put trust in vintage. Whinging and go get some money, what's wrong with these self-inflicted bums? Right. For my livelihood, in my hood, but I don't recommend it, there's no longevity. Central, don't forget me, money don't make me lose my memory. A2 anti-do, man, badly do that. Then I treat every month like a January. They think they got one up on us. I don't trust. Not all my dogs, there's some I can trust. Won't even lie, I got PTSD nearly. My finger, they ran up on us. I left home when I was 14, YJ was 10 and a man in the house. We go from baby straight to men. Get some money, relive your childhood. Shorty, you think that I'm childish. Why? My Calvin's out of sight, out of mind. We ain't gotta jump out this ride. Unwind the window, keep it simple. Man off his mountain bike. Link up with a no agriculture, leave it to God, we don't practice obia. Planning correct, we gon' catch him. I can't go broke, that's a no-no, can't fall off, that's awkward. My chain cost 60,000, cool, that's a club performance. I don't like bragging, I'm a low life, but I like high fashion. A Miri denim, it cost the arm and a leg and a jean, still sagging. Bro still yinging and yanging, I need more balance. Baby, I just wanna sorry, I don't wanna meet your parents. They think they got one up on us. I don't trust. That all my dogs, there's some I can trust. Won't even lie, I got PTSD nearly. My finger, they ran up on us. I left home when I was 14, YJ was 10 and a man in the house. We go from baby straight to men. They think they got one up on us. I don't trust. That all my dogs, there's some I can trust. Won't even lie, I got PTSD nearly. My finger, they ran up on us. I left home when I was 14, YJ was 10 and a man in the house. We go from baby straight to men.